Hello YouTube! I don't know if you guys remember this, but a couple months back I signed up for a video competition run by the YouTube user Thunderfoot. Well, I won! Now, for those of you who don't remember it, the video competition was pretty simple. You make 2 videos under 5 minutes in length on how awesome science is. The first prize was $1,000, which is great, and getting featured on Thunderfoot's channel. Also great. Gets me a lot of exposure. So, I know that Thunderfoot can be a bit polarizing here on YouTube, but that doesn't change the fact that his science videos are well made and interesting, and it certainly doesn't change the fact that he put $10,000 of his money to helping young upstart channels such as my own. So for that, I am very grateful. So now for the bad news. Apparently attendance for this competition was so poor that Thunderfoot's decided to cancel the future versions of it. Which really sucks, because there was going to be at least 3 others, $2,000 in prizes for each round. But it doesn't really make sense to give $2,000 in prizes when only 5 people enter. I don't know why attendance was so low. I mean, the second I saw the video, I was like, free money! I was going to be making videos anyway, so this is a really good way of funding some of the equipment. And maybe you've noticed the better camera quality. I've already spent most of the money on camera equipment, tripods, stuff like that. So I was thinking about it, and I had a few ideas that I think could help improve a future version of this competition, or at least make it so that more people enter it. So this might seem counterintuitive, but it might make more sense to market these competitions more for their exposure value than the financial gain. You know, win the competition, get yourself featured on a massive channel for a couple of weeks. If attendance picks up, then maybe consider reinstating a monetary prize. But until then, just the exposure is something that is very valuable here on YouTube. So just like I had to avoid stepping into the ring with Georges St-Pierre, I think a lot of the smaller YouTube users may have been intimidated at the thought of going up against the really big experienced channels. I mean, long after the competition had closed, I think I heard Concordance say something to the effect that he'd been considering entering but just hadn't had time. Heck, if I'd known that he was going to be in the competition before I made my videos, I think I would have chosen to go a few rounds with Georges St-Pierre. Not that Concordance is terrifying or anything, just that his videos are very high quality and I can't compete with that. Now this might have already gone on behind the scenes and I'm just not aware of it, but there are some massive science YouTube channels out there that may be willing to help popularize this competition. I mean, just off the top of my head, I know that DPR Jones is in touch with Professor Moriarty from 60 Symbols. I mean, maybe he could put a word in and get the competition advertisement featured on their channel. If nothing else, it means that thousands, if not tens of thousands more people know about the competition. And, you know, if 1% of them enter, that's a pretty good attendance rate. Lastly, it doesn't matter how much retooling is done to the competition if you guys don't enter. I mean, I know how hard it is to pick up a microphone or a video recorder that first time. It's really intimidating, but give it a shot. It's surprisingly easy and surprisingly fun. So thanks again, Thunderfoot, for funding and organizing this competition. It's really helped me get my act together and make some higher quality videos. Speaking of high quality videos, in a couple of days I've got a new physics challenge coming up. It's not quite as large scale as the other ones I've done, but it has a place very near and dear to my heart. So, until next time, when in doubt, use science.